Day 14, finally 2 weeks completed, and I have to say I'm so proud. And I think even if you did one day, you should be proud of yourself because that's so tough to do something like this, honestly. To just quit one day sugar or processed food and to eat, you know, healthy stuff, whatever healthy is. Everybody sees healthy different. But I think that's a major step, even if you do it one day. And if you quit after one day, you did it one day. So still be proud of yourself and be sure at one point you will get back to it because you know it's good for you. So don't worry, it took me 35 years to always go back and forth between healthy and unhealthy habits. So with carnivore, even 40 days in, it's like if you ever have a withdrawal from caffeine or sugar at all, you will always have the same experience even if you change your diet. Most of us experience a lot of headaches and problems with the gut and maybe some problems with your skin, and you're gonna be maybe depressed even because you are taking away something from your body that it was used to. And it doesn't matter what it is what you take away from it can be, for me it's sometimes even television or food or a meds pharmacy that I'm using. So don't be devastated if you're feeling bad, because it's like a curve, like up and down, up and down. And for me now it is tough because I'm experiencing a lot of problems in day 14. And the first day I was so excited, I was so energetic, it was like a completely rush I had, and happy feelings. And now the last couple of days I had a lot of headaches. So in my last video, one of you suggested amazing things, and I will try them all, like butter with salt, to use green tea and black tea, to try fish, and QM10. I did remember it a few seconds ago, damn it. So watch the comment in my last video. Thank you so much, by the way. So I'm reading all of your comments. I'm really listening and trying everything out. So I'm honestly so thankful, and I can recommend everybody who's starting carnivore, take this community. I'm in a lot of communities because I have a lot of hobbies. But I never experienced something so supportive and so unbelievable. I'm gonna really cry because I'm so happy. Damn it, I'm a crybaby. I'm so happy. I think I couldn't do it with all the support as well, also from my family, because they're really supporting me. And it is not only about losing weight. It's not only about, feeling better in your skin and everything. For me, it's also healing my multiple sclerosis, which is really having heavy impact in my life. And it's also being a good mom to my 10 years old son, to show him the right way so he doesn't have to struggle like I did with health issues. So there are a lot of reasons, and that's what a lot of carnivores and doctors carnivores said. Figure out your why are you doing this, because if it's just for weight loss or weight gain, you will lose. So it's important to have your big why you're doing it, what is really the most impact in your life. And I have to tell you, with this mindset, it's something completely different than I had before when I said I just want to lose weight. Because what happened from yesterday to today, it was the first time that I gained weight, with what didn't happen in 14 days. So the first moment you feel devastated somehow, because I did eat less than every day before and I did gain weight, until I realized that every time in a month as a woman, I do gain 2 kg sometimes, like in a couple of days, because that's how the female body works, I think. I'm not experienced with that. But then you're gonna lose it at same fast in the next couple of 2 days or 3 days. So I'm hopefully it's gonna do that. So what I did yesterday different than the days before is I was hungry in the evening and I didn't eat. That was the only thing I changed. So it's really funny. Today, when I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat again. So we want to see if this is gonna make the difference. And my body works really like this: eat more if you need something. So and don't starve me, bad woman. So what I experienced in yesterday, it was really, really bad. It was cramps in the legs, which I only had after major 3-hour sport boxing things, you know. And that was so bad, I couldn't sleep. Today it's still going on. I have the feeling that I miss magnesium. Because I did use magnesium in the evening and I stopped it because I just didn't have it anymore at home. And then I used the magnesium water, which is basically electrolytes. It's a Slovenian water, and it was recommended from a pharmacist to me to use it because there is no sugar in it. So I'm not sure if the water just doesn't help or if it's causing the cramps. Everything can be. I have no idea. So I think what is important, and I experienced one bad thing. I had I don't know, in English it's a different word. Is it potassium? I think it's potassium. In my language it's completely different word. I had a shock. So because I had too much from some not food, but the adding, you know, smoothie things, and I did too much over a longer period of time, and my body experienced a shock. And it's horrible. You just can't move your legs and hands and everything. So it can be very bad if you overdo something. So also if you do overdo electrolytes, you will also, especially magnesium, you will have diarrhea. So be careful with that and to educate yourself, because I didn't do that. I'm still not there to educate myself how much of what I can or should eat and drink, because I'm always like, do the basics first and not too much information. Just try to figure out one thing after another. And for me, my priority these 2 weeks was, what kind of meat is there outside? What can I eat? What does taste nice, what not? So this is a big task to do. So honestly, you need the time to figure that out. And then the other thing was, where is sugar in it? What else can I add to my meat if I, you know, need variety with dairy and fruits maybe? So what can I eat? What is good? What is not good? So this was my priority. And I think after now experience these cramps and extreme headaches, I need to figure out how to manage all of these things and educate myself more into this direction. So if somebody of you says there are a lot of channels who are explaining this, thank you. I know that it's just a time factor. What is your priority right now? And for me, my priority is now to prepare the food, to cook the food, to make it tasty, to make it for my son tasty, to see how to create bread out of everything we have, or waffles or something sweet if he desires something, so he wouldn't, you know, at some point just say, I don't want to do this anymore. So we have there, I think you need to focus and to prioritize and not to do everything at the same time, because I tried it and it was stupid, because I did try to track my macros and see that there's enough protein and fat and the ratio and this and that. So it was just overwhelming, because I thought, okay, carnivore is just meat and that's it. And I'm gonna eat meat and I will feel everything is gonna be great and I don't have to do anything else. But that's just not true. I'm sorry, it's just not. It's for the beginners, yes, it's easy, but you will experience a lot of side effects also if you don't find out what the right answer is. It's for example, the hair loss that a lot of people experience after 6-7 months. The people I watched, a couple of them, they experienced that. And you can avoid these things. And they all say, if I knew that when I started, and I wouldn't do the same mistake. So you need more protein and you need vitamin B5. These are the two main tips I saw until now. So that's what I'm gonna focus now. What is vitamin B5? No clue. Where is it inside? How can I get it? And also, do I get enough protein? That's also some things you should focus on in the end. If you have diarrhea, did you have too much magnesium, or are you having too much fat? So you need more protein. And one thing I didn't realize, that's why I thankfully tracked my macros in the beginning. I didn't know that the meat I was eating was almost 80% fat and 20% protein. And it was like, what? This meat has almost nothing protein. I'm not getting my protein intake at all. And at that time, it helped me to have the protein powder to, you know, even it out, because I just couldn't make it to eat enough protein to make me satisfied, to make me full and everything. So that was helpful. And now if I think about it, now I'm having more cravings. I do stuck in my weight. I do have gut problems, which I didn't have at that time when I ate protein powder. The only thing I did different is I stopped eating protein powder. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just, you know, try to figure out where to get the proteins you need, and how much you have to eat, because I think that's important. It's just my feeling. I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. It's just an experience, and try to figure it out what is wrong and how you can manage it to, you know, make it better, and not to do the same mistakes that a lot of people do in the beginning of something. That's why you learn from other people. So that's why I'm also thankful for everyone that is commenting, and I'm reading everything, and I'm so happy that you guys are with me, because I don't know what to do, because it's hard, it's tough. Also, one thing I realized, the cravings do get more when you eat more fruit or eat more stevia. They're getting more and more and more. And yesterday it was really bad, and so because I'm PMSing, I think, and you know, I think it's just a couple of days, maybe 5 days, that I'm just, you know, my body is out of control, and still my hormones are a little bit out of control, but it's still better than before. I still have it under control. If I didn't have under control, I would just go to the grocery and buy every cookie they have and just eat them all, because that's how my body works. So that's why I also don't eat oats. Somebody recommended also oats and berries and 75% chocolate or something. That's not what I'm gonna touch, because I'm not capable of doing things in moderation. I can do that for 5 days, but it's something that my whole family has, besides my mom, that they actually overeat until they almost puke. It's so strange, and I don't know what it is. And I told in a lot of videos, I did a lot of psychology tests and hypnosis, and I tried everything, but it's just something that, you know, I was born with that. My father showed me how he's doing it, so I was doing it all the time, and it's tough, you know. He was having that much cookies and everything in the car. Every time I went into the car, he had that much cookies, and it was just our thing, eat the cookies. So it is difficult to do something about that, to reprogram yourself. And I think you have to be patient. And I'm the most impatient person ever. So I'm so mad at myself all the time. And then I'm, you know, calming myself down, and I say, be gentle to yourself. You did a great job. You did 14 days. And you didn't just go to the grocery and just steal all the cookies, or, you know, or just go to the kid and grab its ice cream. So I'm happy with me. I'm really happy with me, and I'm happy for you guys, and I'm so happy for my support as family for now. And today I'm experiencing a lot of hunger, so I really need to eat constantly. And I did eat also protein powder, because I was just feeling it. And for now I have the feeling I just have to go 3 or 4 days until this phase is over as a woman, and I hope so. If I'm wrong, and that's making the cravings worse, what I'm doing right now, and it doesn't stop after 4 days, then I don't know, then I need somebody that just say, stop it. You don't need to eat just meat to get over it. I don't know, we just have to experience it. So and one thing I bought is this little salt shaker. Isn't it cute? So that's on my table right now, because I'm always forgetting to salt my things, and that's also important for everything, even for the cramps and stuff like that. So, and headaches, it's salt. And I did the first time, tried, because the steak and butter girl also is eating the butter, and it just grosses me out when I see that. But then I thought, okay, it's when you have cravings for sugar, eat butter, they all say. And I was like, what? Why should you eat butter when you crave chocolate? That's stupid. So yesterday I did crave a lot of chocolate, so I went there and I cut some little butter, and I was like eating it. And it's so strange, because you're not used to eating butter like that without, you know, the meat part, then it's easy. But just to eat butter as pure. And it went well. It went well. I was very surprised, and the cravings did go away. So yeah, it works. So what can I say? You just have to overcome your fear of eating pure butter and feel stupid. Yeah. So yeah, and now I'm gonna to cook some steak. My son is gonna come, and it was my first day back from holidays at work. And I was in home office, and I have to say, everybody who's in home office and try to lose weight, wow, respect, because even if I have to work and I'm in stress, when I'm not in meetings constantly, the time just doesn't go, and I'm just constantly want to eat something because of hands boredom. Let's call it like this, because it's not work boredom, it's just hands boredom. While you're writing something, you want to eat something. Yeah, that's the only thing I think you have to really overcome when you're doing something like this and you're used to cookies and everything, you know, because I'm in IT, we eat constantly cookies. My whole team has just built up a cookie jar full of cookie jars. I don't know, it's so much cookies in the office, so it's so tough. So even one day surviving also in the office, I'm so proud of myself, because how can you do that? I've never done that before. It's like, you know, having a dog and just doing the meat like this. Oh, and my dog is now having more meat, because if I don't eat something, I give him the meat, and he's so happy. He is so happy, you can't believe it, because he's normally eating dry food, so he doesn't touch his dry food anymore. You know, we have a lot of lucky people here. So I'm waiting for my son, so he's gonna tell me how he left his snack, I hope. Or he's gonna criticize and cry, I don't know. Let's see what's happening. No, but he had sausages, he had, you know, a little carnivore bread with ham and cheese and everything. And so, yeah, I did the same things he does like, just in a different kind of combinations. So let's see if he liked it, right? See you tomorrow.